What is going on, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me well. We are live. Just setting this up here so we can go live here on TikTok as well. But let me know how you guys are doing tonight. There we go. Let's go live real quick. Well, welcome to the live stream, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. And appreciate everyone coming on here. We will be doing some live trading, so stay tuned. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1. We are live. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Taking a look here at some of the coins. What's going on, guys? What is going on? We're just taking a look at some of the coins here. Maybe there's a coin we're looking to leverage trade, right? Bitcoin on 105. And we'll take a look at some of your favorite coins too. Just comment on what's up, Bebop. Lewis, how you been, bro? Please, can you check out ETH? Yeah, we'll check out ETH. Which has been holding up pretty well here at 2,600. You know what? Before we check out ETH, let's check out the ETH pair. Because the ETH pair with Bitcoin is super important. And like I said, I believe we bottomed right here. And we can see we're on the way up, right? So the ETH Bitcoin pair has bottomed, I do believe. Now ETH has been holding up pretty well. Doesn't mean we can't drop. You can see right here. That was a perfect higher low right there that we put in for Ethereum. Breaking that 618, but closing above it. Right, so we can have a pullback. I mean, we can have a pullback to as low as possibly 2,100, around there. And then come back up here. But we've been holding this pretty well, so I don't think the downtrend, the pullback is going to be too big. So this is good for the markets here, even though Bitcoin is coming down. I'm hoping we're dumping, LOL. Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, this is a great time to buy on the pullback. I think for a lot of altcoins out there. Cardano is 72 cents, right around 72 cents. Some other coins too. Chainlink too under. I mean, Chainlink under 15 bucks. I think it's still a great deal. I mean, Chainlink back in December was just 30 bucks, right? It's like a 2x from where it's at right now. And it's in this nice uptrend, so I do like Chainlink. Yeah. If you guys are new, definitely like, guys. I do live streams, and today, guys, I'm gonna do scalp trading as well. We're gonna check out some coins here, and possibly put in a scalp trade. If you guys want to trade with me, I'm using this platform called Bitunix, and they're basically KYC free and VPN free, so you can get, all you need is an email, okay? And if you use the link in my bio, you get a deposit bonus right here, right? A big deposit bonus, depending right here. If you put a $100, 20, 500, 100, and then you get another bonus on top of that based on the trading volume. So it's basically free money. Check it out. It'll be the link in the bio if you guys don't have it. It's an app called Bitunix. And let me tell you, I mean, they have it's KYC free, and they have up to like 100+X for leverage trading. So Gav's dad, thank you, bro. Appreciate all the flowers. Wow. Shout out to Gav's dad. Always sends me flowers. Appreciate it. Turbo Coin Man, can you do you think we break the for Turbo? And thank you for the hat. I just saw that right now. Thank you so much, Gav. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's take a look here at Turbo. One of my favorite coins. I actually have a meme coin playlist right here. I forgot to just go right here. So Turbo is actually where is it? Right here. I'm a big holder of Turbo. Turbo and Brett are two of my favorite coins. Appreciate you, Lewis. Thank you, Gav's dad. Shout out to Gav's dad. He always sends me gifts. I like Arrow. I think Arrow is a good play if you believe in base. Because his base is main deck. So if we're gonna see money flowing into base, Arrow is gonna do extremely well. I'll check it out next, and Brett as well. But Turbo's your biggest meme coin bag. That's pretty good. I mean, I want to say Turbo's probably like my 4th or 5th biggest meme coin bag, but it's still pretty high. It's still pretty high in my opinion, in my portfolio. But what I like about Turbo is that we held, because like here's the thing. A lot of Turbo charts, you'll see this. A lot of Turbo charts start right here. So it just shows it like coming down, like it looks bearish. But the Gate.io, this is why you want to use Gate.io. Gate.io shows you from right here when Turbo was launched and it was just pumping. So I mean, we can see that we bounced off here exactly where we got resistance back here. So that's I do believe this is the bottom for Turbo. So yeah, we can have pullbacks. It's normal. We can easily have a pullback here, put in a higher low, and then we're not going to break this heavy resistance point of control in the first try. You see what I'm saying? So I believe we'll have a pullback here, but I don't think it's going to be too crazy. You can see we're already starting to curve here for Turbo. And I mean, looking at this, we can see a pullback possibly to right here. Could be the first floor, which brings it to 0038 around there, right? 0038. So yeah, I mean, Turbo can easily do this, and it'll be bullish actually, because we'll be flipping this as support, putting in a higher low, continue this uptrend. You see, so I do like Turbo. I like how it's looking, and I'm bullish on it for this bull market. But yeah. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you for the flowers. Is it smart to buy Pepe right now? Pepe. So Pepe, I'm not gonna lie. I think Pepe, similar to Turbo, is probably gonna pull back too. And I mean, the bearish scenario for Pepe is this head and shoulders playing out, right? But I don't think that Pepe will ever break this until next bear market. This support right here. But honestly, just like Turbo, I would wait out on Pepe. We can see we're not going to break this at the first try here. We're probably going to pull back and then break it on the second try. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I think you should wait out, be patient a little bit, especially with Bitcoin coming down. But one thing I will say is a lot of altcoins are holding out pretty well here with Bitcoin coming down to 105. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we're getting closer, right, to altcoins exploding. Anytime. If you guys new, definitely like and join BitUnix. You can use the link in my bio if you guys are interested in leverage trading. So this is Brett. So similar to Turbo, Brett had a big dump here, but it had a good bounce. See, one of the biggest hints here for coins to revive and to come back up and break its all-time highs is a nice bounce like this, because it shows you there's a lot of buyers down here that pump this coin up big, right? And now we're getting a pullback, and we could pull back to as low as the 618, which brings Brett to around 4 cents, actually 5 cents, so 0.49, 0.47. So if you see bread at those prices, I think it's a good deal. And honestly, where I'm looking to take profits here on Brett. By the way, if you like Brett, I have a 8-minute long video on YouTube on my price prediction on Brett, just breaking it down and everything. But just looking at some price points here for some profits, 49 cents to 65. I think these are some good entries right here to take profits, which is pretty good from where it's at right now. 6 cents to basically 65 cents. That's pretty good. So I was on the weekly. Thank you for the follows too, guys. Can you check out Arrow? Sure. Take a look here at Arrow. Aerodrome. So Aerodrome had a big dump. It broke its previous support, but we had a nice bounce here. And honestly, I mean, what it's doing, right? We broke the resistance here. Now I believe we're just consolidating here, kind of in like this, in this wedge here to the downside, right? Which is actually bullish. So we're consolidating. Once you start to see it flattening out a little bit, that's when I believe that it will start to move up, putting in this higher low right here. So I'm bullish on Arrow. And I mean, if we were down here, kind of still struggling below its point of control, then I wouldn't be bullish. Right, with the fact that it had a nice bounce and it's starting to consolidate. It's gonna start to consolidate here before having a next move up, putting in the higher low. And I mean, Aerodrome, look, Aerodrome, I think base is gonna be huge. If you have Brett too, base is gonna be huge. I just posted a video today called my top 5 meme coins on base. Check it out, it's on my YouTube. I'll share some of them here. But Aerodrome was around 250, 240 back in December, and right now it's 50 cents. So not a bad deal. This is definitely a good time to buy all coins that you believe. But Zepic, man, I love Zepic. I'm happy I bought Zepic. I was looking at my Zepic. Is it ZBCN? Yeah. I was looking at my Zepic this morning. I was like shocked. I was like, oh my. I was like, because yesterday it actually pulled back a little bit. And then today it's like almost double the amount that I had yesterday. So I'm so happy about Zepic. Where I bought it, I didn't actually buy at the floor. I bought it like right here when it was like pumping in the beginning. And I should have taken profits here because I wrote it all the way back down here. But then I'll see. This is a big tip for a lot of you guys out there when the market is down, because a lot of people just panic sell when they're like down on the coin or whatever. I was so calm here, right? I didn't panic sell. I still had it. It was basically around the same price that I got it, and then I just held all of it, and it's been pumping the last 3 days. So Zepic, I'm pretty sure a lot of this is due to news, right? I think they're partnering with XRP, I believe. So I'm super bullish on them, and I'm still holding 100% of my bag here that I bought right here. So very bullish on Zepic. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I don't think anytime soon it's gonna come down to this level, at least until next bear market or something. So I'm super bullish on it. Thank you for the follows, guys. By the way, if you guys are new to me, definitely follow. I have a YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. And check out BitUnix. It's the coin. It's the exchange that I'm leverage trading on. It's KYC free, VPN free. And if you use my link, you get a big deposit bonus right here. It's my campaign here. First 200 users, 20% rebate. Use it. It will be in the link in the bio. But I want to do a 20x leverage trade here, scalp trade here in the live stream, just to see if we can get a good trade here. Right, so my strategy, what I like to do is I like to go here on the coins, the biggest gainers, biggest losers, and I like to see some of the coins that are dropping. They're basically in high volatility, right? So we go to a coin so this coin is dropping. Chill Guy, is this Chill Guy? Yeah, this is Chill Guy. And we know the trend is downward today because Bitcoin's been dropping. You can see right here. And this is what I love about Bit Unix. I have the 1 minute, 5 minute right here, and then right here I have the 30 minute. And you can have up to 16 windows. 16 windows. So it's super cool. Benny, how am I a scammer? Prove to me how I'm a scammer. I'm just showing you my leverage trading here. You take profit by selling some of the coins. Yeah, definitely. And Bit Unix is literally an official crypto exchange. So you can see right here, obviously, you know, I will look for a short here. So if we get another big pump here, I'll definitely be shorting on this. But it looks like we're just stagnant here. We're just kind of flat. So you can see where, look. Yeah, so this coin is dropped. So this is Chill Guy, actually, one of the meme coins. You can see we're just dropping off the mat here. I want to see if I can find another coin. Let's see if we can find another coin here. So like I said, what I like to do is I like to find coins that are on the high volatility, especially like today with Bitcoin dropping. A lot of these coins are dropping, so we can see Popcat right here. This might be actually a good long. This might actually be a good long here, to be honest. No. I want to see where we close here. Yeah, we'll check out that coin. Yeah, good thing I didn't put it along right there, but you can see how the trend is down, right? So I'm gonna be looking for a short if we get a pump here on some of these, one of these coins. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Long on Sui. Is Sui volatile right now? One of the biggest tips on being a trader is being patient. Don't get into any trade. You want to be patient. Wait for the right moment. But let me see if we can find some other setups. Let's check out some other coins here because I want to get a trade here. I want to get a 20x trade. But we can see a lot of these coins are just dropping, man. I mean, this is insane here. And you can see, right on the 5 minute, we have a big pump here. We get rejected exactly on the middle Keltner band right there. So I want to see if we can get a pump here. At least in the 5 minute, we can come up here. And what you could actually do is you can click right here. So let's say you want to put in the trade right there. You can click right there, limit sell, right, 10%, boom, and then your trade's right there. You see that? So this is what's cool about Bit Unix. But I'm gonna take out that trade right now. See some other coins. Thank you guys so much. We got over 50 people, 20 people. I'm doing a live leverage trading right here. Trying to find some coins to trade. Looks like a lot of coins are dropping right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. This coin is dropping a lot too. What is this? Peanut? Look at this huge red candle, man. Look at that. And I wish it would have came in earlier because this would have been a great short right here. Sui is actually down 4%. Let's see if we could do a trade here on Sui. Alex says, how long should you spend learning before you begin trading? I would say you learn by trading. So what I recommend is basically you can demo trade, or you can start with a small amount. And honestly, the best way to learn is by trading, but again, not a lot of money, right? Not a lot, but definitely get into trading. Again, maybe you can use $5 or something like that, or you can just use demo trading, which you don't use your real money, use like fake money. But I say that because you learn a lot just by putting it in trades, because a lot of people, before they trade, they get into just watching videos all their time, and they never really get to trading. You know what I'm saying? Sui's just dropping right here. Best way, so demo trading is basically so not all platforms, but some platforms have it where you can trade with fake money but using the real world market. So right now I'm not using a lot on each trade. I'm using like $5 around there, $5 to $10, because I'm just trying to get consistent. And that's what I recommend too. Before you put in more money on your trades, use $5 to $10 and make sure you have a reason for every trade, right? You don't want to just get into that. That's the number one tip, is being patient is number one, because you don't want to force yourself to any trade. So especially if you're scalp trading, when you're scalp trading, you definitely got to be making sure you get into the right trade, because you're using higher leverage, right? You see a lot of these coins are dropping a lot, man. So I want to try to find a coin that's starting to drop here. Let me see how's looking. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot too. What is up with Griffin? I don't know. Let's check out Griffin. I think it's down a good amount here. Let's see how much it's down. Griffin's down 19%. So yeah, I mean, it keeps dropping too. I mean, this coin just keeps dropping big here. This would have been a great short right here. I mean, that would have been a great short. But I definitely don't want to short right now, because we're already down so much. This might start to pick back up here and kind of level out, as you can see right there. So we'll keep on looking here for some more coins. Yeah, Bitcoin, yeah, for sure. I want to see a coin that's like about to turn red here, possibly. Let's take a look at this coin. Okay, this coin's interesting. So I might get on short on this coin. I just gotta wait it out here to see what it does. Is this the 5 minute? Yeah, this is the 5 minute. So Pat, thank you guys on YouTube. You guys been killing it. Don't forget to like. If you guys want to join me on trading, check out the link BitUnix, KYC free. You don't need KYC. You just need an email, and you get a big deposit bonus if you deposit. Everything's dumping Buzz Epic. Yeah, look at this dump. Oh man, this coin just took a huge dump right here. And even right here on the 30-minute, you can even see right here. So that would have been a great short right there. But let's see if we can find some other coins. See this coin. What's good with the dump? Yeah, Bitcoin's just coming down here, 105. Bitcoin's coming down to retest these levels right here. Right. So it's actually kind of, kind of interesting here on this dump, because Bitcoin, before the previous weeks or so, the highest close it had was around this level, 104, 105. Right. So it's kind of logical that we're coming down to kind of build some support here before, eventually bring coin to the upside. So you can see right here, it was only December that we closed here highest closing on the weekly, that is. So man, I'm trying to find a good setup here, but it's kind of hard. Kind of hard to find a good coin. Check out Melania. Melania is about to turn red, so. This coin already dumped so much. I wonder if it's gonna wrap 103, 104. Looks like it go to 92K. Yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, even on the monthly, we got the 102, right? So we can go to 102. Thank you for the gifts, the flowers. Thank you, Mill. Appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, we can still go into the 90s for sure, guys. So don't get scared if, Bitcoin comes here into the 90s, or even 102, right, to this level right here, which we're about to hit. So I don't think that was the top right there. I think this is just a pullback here for Bitcoin. Why is crypto dropping today? Been in urgent care today. What news did I miss? I think it's dropping because I think the tariffs. At first the tariffs were blocked, and now they just got unblocked. That's one of the news that I heard. And then I don't know what happened with the federal with Powell. I don't know if you gave a speech or anything, but yeah, well, I hope you're feeling well. You said you went to urgent care. I hope you're good. But yeah, and then another big part of it is just a pullback, right? Bitcoin's just been here for weeks blasting off, but yeah. I think one of the reasons because we saw the tariffs, they stopped the tariffs, and then they brought back the tariffs today. That's one of the news that I heard today. And something else regarding Powell. But Yeah, I mean, I think it's good, especially for a lot of you guys that are looking to accumulate more coins. You know, every time we have a dip like this, I'm always happy. So yeah, that's what I heard. The tariff was blocked and then it was unblocked, basically. Can you share your view of Nadix? It's quite good. Are you into it? Nadix, actually I do. I think I downloaded the Nadix app. I just forgot to like do everything. But based on the chart, it's looking good here. It's been pumping here despite the market. So I mean, Nadix is looking pretty bullish here. And I mean, we can easily break out here. Just like it's looking similar to like Zepic in a way. But I gotta really download the Nadix app. I gotta see what's up with that. What dropped to 20 cents? XRP still at $2. Did you get the Zep? Yeah, Aranda. I did get the Zepic coin. Let me see if I can find it right here. And by the way, guys, I posted in the Telegram, my free Telegram, the day that I bought a Zepic. I'm not even joking. I'll share you right here for proof. So if you guys are my Telegram alerts group, which is all free by the way, I'm gonna try to find it here, the date that I posted it. So I basically bought it around here somewhere. I rode it all the way here to the top. I didn't take any profits. I should have. Rode it back down, and then I've been still holding 100%. And you see, if I was some noob, I would have probably panic sold right there, but I didn't. I held it, and now we're at some crazy gains here. But I want to find here where I pulled right here. This is one of them. Does it show the date? Yeah, March 10th. Look at that. Perfect. Right there. See, March 10th. This is my free alerts group, by the way, which is on Telegram and also on Instagram. Buy alert coins I bought today. ZBCN. Right. Look at that right there. You see that? March 10th. Right there. It was about, what was it? It was around here. So I bought it around here, but I actually bought it here, but when I shared it, it was already pumping, so I shared it when it was around here. But yeah, I shared it right there. And again, it's all free. My Telegram is free. Let me see if I can find another one here. So I share like right here, buy alerts. Let me take that off so this can refocus. And even earlier, oh man, look at this. I just realized this. Let me see. There we go. I don't know why it gets like that, but I actually shared it February 21st. So February 21st was, yeah, it was like right here somewhere. Yeah, so even right here, I shared there too here. You see that right there, February 21st. February 21st, right there, ZBCN, coins I bought. So definitely join. And it's a Telegram, it's not a Discord. But I do have a Discord. It's in my link bio. But I'm more active on the Telegram. We got already 80 people. Let's go, guys. 80 people. Don't forget to like. And if you guys want to trade with me on BitUnix, join using the link in the bio. You'll get this basically free money, 20% rebate based on the deposit. BitUnix is a great app and website to trade crypto, leverage trade. Don't need KYC or anything. They have proof of reserves. And they have a great, I mean, I love their website because you can actually make this your own layout. Like you can put up to 16 windows of different coins, the same coins, different time frames. It just makes it easier for you to like trade because you're able to look at more charts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to put in a trade here with 20x leverage. So right now I don't have the Telegram in my link bio because I don't have my link my like Linktree link bio in my bio. I have BitUnix, But you can join my Telegram either by going to one of my YouTube and clicking on the description, and should have a link there. Or you can just honestly just message me, like this account right here, this account, and then I'll send you the link there that way. So just please be careful, because I don't message first. If someone messages you first with my profile and everything, they're definitely a scammer. RSR, we'll check out RSR. Type of cold wallet, or is that a coin? That's a coin. RSR is a coin. I'll check it out right here. I do have a little bit of RSR. I'm bullish on it. And for a good reason too, right? We can see that RSR on the weekly, we've been on this nice uptrend here, putting in higher highs, higher lows. So this is why I like this dip. I like this dip because this gives you time to accumulate a coin right before it really takes off here. And I think RSR is a great coin here. It's in this nice uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Most likely that is a low, and we'll continue to move up like that. And it's just consolidating here before we really lift off here. But I do like RSR. I think it's a great coin. I think probably something to do with the tariffs being back on, or Powell saying something. I'm using TradingView, but the platform that I'm using right here is BitUnix, and it's KYC free. You can leverage trade to up 100x. Of course, you want to be careful with that. But if you want to check it out, use my link in the link bio. You get a nice deposit bonus of that right there for my campaign. So definitely check it out. Is it still worth taking punt on Moonchain MXC? Anytime. Yeah, Kuna, actually, I have a course. I just don't have it linked in my bio, but I do have a course that I just came out a week ago. It's this one right here, 8 signals to sell the top. It's a course I created to help you guys sell the top of this bull market. I give you guys the 8 signals to sell the top. Okay, now I'll give you a spoiler from the course. Okay, one of the signals is Fibonacci, and we can use right here Fibonacci to our advantage to find some great spots here like that. And I teach you how to use Fibonacci in my course right here. You can see that was the time right there to sell at the top right there. You see, using the 618 right there, Bitcoin clearly hit it. And look, you would have had this since the bottom right here. You see, as we're going up. So I teach this in my course. I teach you the 8 signals. Fibonacci is one of the signals, but there's 7 more that are super fundamental. And basically these 7 signals they're going to be flashing red when we're at the peak of the bull market. Okay, like this, for example, this is the total market cap. And even the total market cap, when you use Fibonacci my way, right, my own strategy, you can see right here, boom, the top right there at the 618. See that? So we top out exactly at the 618, just like Bitcoin did. And all we needed was this right here and this. And as we were moving up here, everyone was euphoric. This is when you should have been selling, when everyone was euphoric. But Fibonacci, that's why I created this course, because it keeps you level-headed and it gives you a plan. So if you want to check it out, it's on WAP. It's one of my links. Like I said, just go to my YouTube and I have all the links there in my link bio. But it's on wap.com, the 8 signals. So check it out. How to join? You can just message me and I'll send you the link. So just message me, like this account. I have 30K followers, just so you know it's the the real account, and then I'll send you the link to the course. But I'll show you here how it looks here. I'll show you the link here, basically, so you can see how it looks. Yeah, you can just message me and I'll send you it. I'm gonna try to find the link here so you can see here how it would basically look here on the course. Moonchain, I haven't, I'll check out Moonchain. Just give me a sec. MXC, right? So yeah, Moonchain's been up a ton here. It's just, I would be careful Moonchain. Again, I said this yesterday. It's pumping up a lot, but it's headed towards a lot of resistance up here. You can see there's a lot of resistance there, so I'd be careful. All right, so I think I found it. All right, so this is the link right here. I'll share with you right here. It's basically wap.com course 1. I'll send the link to you if you message me. And then that's how it basically looks here. You can see the benefits that you get, my trading cheat sheet, Fibonacci settings, and it's on wap.com. So it's really cool, really good platform, and it's 3 hours worth of content. So definitely worth it. Render, is it going down more? Let's check out render. RNDR. I mean, honestly, I don't think render is gonna break here. I don't think it's gonna come breaking $3. It might come back. It might come down a little bit more, but I think it's gonna consolidate here, flatten out before moving the next way up here. Yeah, we could see a possible inverted head and show this to the upside. So I'm bullish on render. I think this is a good time to buy, not financial advice. And I don't think it'll break this level. This big point of control right there. All right, despite Bitcoin coming down. I know I should have done Sui, right? I wasn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure Sui's down a ton. I'm pretty sure Sui's down a good amount already from when I was looking at it. Polkadot. Honestly, Polkadot, I don't like Polkadot, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's just, it's in this bearish structure, right? We put in the new low this year. I mean, Polkadot is basically under its 2022 levels here, 2022, 23 levels. So it's not showing any good signs here that it will recover. I'm not saying it won't. It's just that a lot of people like to buy coins that are down a lot because they're down a lot. But they're down a lot for a reason. Probably because it's not bullish at the moment. And so even despite Bitcoin recovering and breaking 100K all-time highs, Polkadot's still been down here. And altcoins, there's plenty of altcoins that are more bullish than Polkadot. And this is why I'm bearish on Polkadot. I definitely don't think this is a coin to, despite it being all the way down here, right? I don't think this is a coin to get until it flips bullish. If it flips bullish, right? I mean, compared to Cardano's much more bullish here. Because we're in this nice upwards momentum, higher highs, higher lows. Right, this is a coin that I do believe, you know, anytime you see this nice curvature right here, you know it's a bullish coin, because you know it's gonna keep going up and eventually break its all-time highs. So that's why I don't like Polkadot that much. Oh, Sui's up from where we looked at. Oh, okay. I thought it came down. Pi, P-A-I. I have P-Y. I have Pi network coin, but not P-A-I. Where do you think Ethereum will go? So I have a price prediction video on Ethereum on YouTube. You guys can go check it out. But just some of my targets here. Right, 8,000 to 970, 9,600. This is my like conservative price target range, but I have no doubt that Ethereum can hit that 618, which brings us like 14K. But these are just some of my levels based on Fibonacci. Okay. We can also see that we bounce here at the 618. So this is what's awesome, right? We were, ever since right here, people were probably like, yeah, we're never going back to below 2,000 Ethereum, which is like right here. Everyone was saying that, right? And then we came here, we bounced off, okay? And then when we broke that 0.38 right here, that was your sign that we were going to hit that 618, which is below 2,000 Ethereum. And that's exactly what happened. We hit it, and next thing you know, the next month, huge candle. So I think this is a bottom right here for Ethereum, especially with this bottoming tail right there. So I mean, we can pull back maybe 2,000, I mean as low as 2,000 or so, but I believe when we do pull back, we'll probably put in a higher low and continue this uptrend. So I'm very bullish on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is very bullish, and look, it can go higher here than my conservative price targets of set 8,000 to like 9,000, possibly hit 14K. Yeah. How does Superverse look? Yeah, let's check a look at Super, because I actually want to look at Super too, because I have a little bit of Super and I'm interested in adding more on Superverse. I think this is Super. Let me see, Superverse. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can find a better chart here. There we go. This is KuCoin should have a better chart here. So Super did come down here, but it held this level. Right, we're getting a nice bounce here. So it's kind of neutral. I mean, it is bullish here because if we broke this level here, we would probably came crashing down to as low as here. So that's bullish that we held that, right? We're just getting some resistance here at this big point of control, especially with Bitcoin coming down. So I think we'll probably come down a tad bit, put in a higher low, and then continue to do something like that. So I'm bullish on Super. I'm probably going to add more on this dip. I think we're going to see something big with crypto gaming. And let me actually just post some Fibonacci here, kind of see. Yeah, so we can see we're having some resistance exactly at the 618 right there. Right, we got that 0.5. So once we start closing above the 618, that's when we'll fly to 90 cents, possibly 115. And then reach our highs here from back in December of 227. Right there. B3. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? B3, sure. Let's take a look at B3. What is this coin even about? What is the project about? Is it on base? Is B3 a base coin? Well, I think it is a base coin, because last time I was looking at it, at the base categories, it was a base coin. By the way, I made a top 5 meme coins on base today. It just came out. It's a video on YouTube. Check it out. My top 5 meme coins on base. And if you guys are interested, I'll share it here. My top 5 meme coins on base. But don't forget to check out the video too. But yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty bearish, to be honest. Especially if we get a closing here on the weekly. We have 3 days left here on the weekly. If we get a closing here, we're bearish. The bullish price action would be if we can move back up here and close somewhere right here in these last 3 days, then we will probably be more bullish and start moving up. But if not, I mean, this is putting in a new low here ever since it was launched, right? But again, this might be a good opportunity if we're bullish on this coin, because I'm bullish on base. if this is a good utility coin on base, this might be a good opportunity, because we've seen so many times good projects, good coins, right? Maybe dump and then start to recover, right? So, but as of right now, it looks pretty bearish here. If we get a closing here in the weekly, breaking these lows here. Brett coin update. So Brett's coming down here. It's not looking too bad. I mean, if we keep dumping, Brett's probably going to come back here to the 618 again. And if it does that, I would watch out for kind of like a head and shoulders formation, right? That would be bearish. But as of right now, I like Brett. I think the fact that we were able to get this nice bounce here shows a lot of buyers here for Brett to continue this upwards momentum to the upside. So, and we can see Brett, you know, we basically right here at the 618, right? We tagged the 618. So this is crazy how Fibonacci is right here. We tagged the 0.38. So Brett had a big pump, but then it, you know, it tagged the 618, and it's kind of in between right here. So I think it's going to continue this uptrend. So I'm pretty bullish on Brett. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to like. I don't think we're done. I just think we're pulling back here. For Bitcoin, we've been up for a lot. We broke all-time highs, right? But let's try to find a coin here that we can trade, probably short. I'm using a BitUnix. If you guys want to join, the link is in my bio. You get a big deposit bonus right here, depending on how much you deposit. Check it out. First 200 users. It's basically like free money. But I want to do a 20x leverage trade here. Let's see if we can find a coin. We've been looking around here for a minute. I haven't found a coin yet. I mean, this coin right here is so... Kirby, Polkadot. Polkadot's bearish. I don't think Polkadot's a good coin, to be honest. I mean, I already looked at Polkadot. I'll share again, but it's just, I mean, it's a bearish chart. I mean, it's not showing any signs here that it will revive. I mean, we're basically below bear market bottoms here for Polkadot, so definitely don't like the chart. This coin was starting to pump, so I might get in a short here. So this coin might pump here. And I'm going to be looking for a short. We can get to some targets here. But in the meantime, let's check out some other coins here. Thank you guys for the follows. And Griffin's down a ton here. Chill Guy too. Chill Guy's just been dumping. Is it worth holding on to Shiba Inu and Dogecoin? Honestly, my own opinion, not financial advice, I do think so. I think Doge, especially Dogecoin, I mean, you got to understand, Dogecoin is still in this massive uptrend. I mean, this is a bullish chart for Dogecoin. I don't know what to say. Right, we're in this nice uptrend to the upside, higher highs, higher lows. So I'm super bullish on Dogecoin based on the chart. Now Shiba Inu is kind of lacking behind a little bit, but it's not completely bearish. And that's really when you want to buy it, when people are losing patience on like Shiba, right? But it's not like Shiba broke this mega support right here, right? Because this is where it was getting resisted back in the bear market right here. A lot of resistance. And we were able to basically flip it as support in the past 2 years. So that's very good. Right now it's kind of stuck between that 618 where it rejected and it bounced off here. So I believe once it starts closing above that 618 on the weekly and monthly, that's when we're going to start to see some major price movements to the upside for Shiba. But I do think it's worth holding. Now I haven't done Dogecoin yet. I'll do Dogecoin. I'm bullish on Dogecoin. We came down exactly to the 618, as you can see, putting in a higher low, continuing this nice bullish momentum to the upside. And I believe we're gonna probably blast off, do something like that. Okay. Do you have any idea why the majority of cryptos are tanking straight down in the last hour? I would say obviously a big part of it is Bitcoin coming down, but I think the reason Bitcoin's coming down, I think it's something regarding the tariffs, because we saw the tariffs were blocked, right? They were blocked today or yesterday or whatever, and then they got unblocked today. So I think it's something regarding the tariffs, or it could be Powell, something maybe that what Powell said. But I think it'll probably be revealed in, you know, tomorrow or later today. But honestly, I think it's just regarding the tariffs. What about Ethereum? I believe Ethereum bottomed. I think it's bullish. See, Ethereum also came down to the, just like Dogecoin, Ethereum came down to the 618. And we see right there, this definitely looks like a bottom, right? This is like a bottoming tail here. And we tagged the 618, which a lot of people did not believe Ethereum will go back down under 2,000, let alone 1,300, around there. And you know it's a bottom because it wasn't down here for too long, if you guys remember. It was like fast. Thank you for the gifts, Crypto Guy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the heart. So I'm bullish on Ethereum. It's holding up pretty well here on this Bitcoin dump. But even Bitcoin ETH, right? The Bitcoin ETH pair is looking like a bottom too. And I believe this will start to move up, which is good for all coins in altcoin season. So and let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance too. I'm kind of curious here. Bitcoin dominance is kind of red here, but it's not confirming a downtrend just yet. He will tell you look like Sergio Mendes from Brazil. Go look. I heard of him. I haven't seen him, but I've heard of him. I'll try to find him. But I kind of want to see some of the coins here that are good to buy on the STIP, because I'm curious. I want to see some coins that I'm gonna be buying on the STIP. And I'll share some of them with you guys here. Some coins that I'm gonna be buying on the STIP. Sergio's, I gotta put young, right? Young. Oh wow, yeah, I kind of see him. Yeah. especially if I had a beard, right? Yeah, I kind of see the similarity, especially the ones where in the photos where he doesn't have a beard. Bro, there's no altcoin season. I can't wait till we have like altcoin season and all these people are like FOMOing in at super high prices, and you know, all these people that are saying like, oh, there's no altcoin season and stuff. And the worst thing I see is when people are like, oh yeah, just buy Bitcoin and, you know, don't hold any altcoins, while Bitcoin's at basically all-time highs. So but I mean, you know, even right here when Bitcoin was moving big, there was a lot of people that are saying, well, you know, there's no why aren't the altcoins moving? And Bitcoin was moving bigly right there, and it didn't take until here for altcoins to really start moving, right? But I mean, just so you got, I mean, all it takes is the rates coming down, right? Officially coming into quantitative easing, and we'll have a huge altcoin season. Especially with all the money flowing into crypto. Sui and Aerodrome look good. Yeah, so I think Aerodrome looks. So let's take a look here at some of the coins I'm probably gonna buy on this dip. I think Cardano is definitely a good coin here, 70 cents. Casper? Are you talking about Casper with a C or Caspa? And honestly, like Chainlink under 15 bucks is always a great deal. I think Chainlink is always a great deal here under 15. Where's Crow? I want to check out Crow because I definitely want to add more to my Crow holdings. Let's see how Crow is doing on this crash here. Yeah, so Crow under 10 cents. I'm liking Crow too. Alright, it's holding out this level. It's kind of flattening out, consolidating here. So I might look at Crow. Caspa. Okay, Caspa. Yeah. Caspa is one of my biggest holdings. I'm not going to lie. Caspa is one of my biggest holdings. But, I mean, seeing Caspa under 10 cents, I think is definitely a good play. ZBCN. I have a good amount of ZBCN, but it's already up so much. So I just be careful with buying ZBCN because it could pull back down easy. It's CRO, Crow. Anytime. So we're just taking a look here at some of the coins that I'm probably gonna DCA here, buy on this dip. Jasmy 2. I'm gonna add some more to my Jasmy holdings. I think a lot of the Ethereum based coins are great too, because we can see Aave. I mean, Aave's up a lot, but you know, I have no doubt Aave is going to break all-time highs. Let's actually do a price prediction here for Aave, because we see that being a huge utility coin on Ethereum, it's gonna follow. It's gonna outperform Ethereum in the long run, right? And we can see it. This is a really bullish chart, and it's not too far from its all-time highs of 674 right there. And looking here, where it can top out 1,464 all the way to like 1,900. So, you know, you guys want to look for coins that are looking bullish, even though it's like, oh yeah, it's a lot higher than the bear market levels. Well, yeah, no duh, it's a bullish coin. You see my logic? Because if you're gonna buy coins that are still down here in bear market levels, there's a high chance it might not ever recover. Polkadot's one of them, for example. But when you look at this bullish structure here, right, this is a very bullish coin. And these are the coins you guys want to buy, right? Another one, Cardano, bullish structure to the upside. You know, Chainlink as well. You see? I do have some coins like Data, which is more of a risk play because it doesn't have a completely bullish structure, but again, it's not breaking the lows here. So this is more of a riskier coin here that I have in my portfolio, Data. Sui, obviously, super bullish. This is its first bull market. And if you guys want to see my top 5 Sui coins, Sui meme coins, I just made a video on YouTube. You can check it out. I have a video on my top 5 Sui meme coins, extremely low cap, by the way, so please do your research. And then I also have, that just came out today, my top 5 base meme coins on base. And the reason why I posted these videos is because these are coins I'm actually buying. Like, I have these coins in my portfolio, and if you believe in base and Sui, then these coins are going to do some crazy X's if we see a lot of money flowing into the base and Sui ecosystem, right? Yanks, what's up, man? How you been? It's been a while. Who's been saying XRP? I'm up 200 on Zeus. Should I take profits or let it ride? Wow, congrats, Clayton. Congrats, bro. I don't know. I have to check out the Zeus chart, but yeah, if you guys know, I posted a video on Zeus. I posted like 3 or 4 videos on Zeus already. And since the videos, it's been up like 1,000%. I'm gonna show you right here. And I posted the videos here on TikTok. Zeus, waking up on. Yeah, so this coin right here, Zeus. So you see all these circles right here. This is when I posted my first video on Zeus. My first video right here, and you can check out the dates here on TikTok. Just go to the first video, you'll see the dates and everything. And it went up 464%. Then I posted my second video, which I think was like yesterday or 2 days ago. It went up 118%. So since my first video on Zeus here on TikTok, it went up 1,033%. Insane. So shout out to everyone who got Zeus.
Subscriber.
This is apparently like a meme coin on Ethereum. It is actually officially Pepe's dog. And it's just been taken off. I like the fact that it's a Ethereum meme coin because, you know, it's not like it's just some other Solana meme coin and there's less spam on ETH. So I think it makes it stand out a little bit. And also because it's, you know, Pepe's on ETH. So yeah. No, it's not. It's on Ethereum network, Ethereum chain. I'm good, brother. Ready for that run to the upside. Been at since 2022. Wow, congrats, man. I've been right there with you. 2022. Of course, we all wish we would have bought more, but just the fact that we've been buying since then and holding is a great sign. And just remember one thing, guys, don't forget to take profits. Oh, Zeus, or oh no, it's just Zeus. So it's this one. It's the one with like this dog right here. And it's Zeus right here. The price 0611. I don't know how many zeros, but I know it's 611 right there. Yeah, I mean the market cap is still under 50 million. And I think a big reason why it rose so much was because we saw some exchanges listing Zeus. But these are still like small exchanges like Bitmark, PolyMX. So it's still pretty low exchanges. Oh, 6. Oh, okay, I didn't know. So I guess it's okay. So it's 6011. Okay. Yeah, I look at a lot of the pre-launch coins. This is why you guys want to, you know, follow me, join the free Telegram, which is free, by the way. I posted ZBCN when it was like all the way down here. I just showed you in the Telegram. I posted Zeus before it went up 1000x. That's like an 11x. So, and my community is free. The only thing that I sell, guys, is a course, my course, and my indicators. That's the only thing I sell. But I love keeping my community free because so it's we're able to connect with more people. But let's try to find some coins here. Have you heard of BDAG? No, I haven't heard of that coin. Is that on Solana? Yeah, you can get Zeus on. Well, I think MetaMask will be better. Turbo 75 cents. You think Turbo can go up that high? It looks like a normal little pullback. Yeah, pulling back here. I mean, this is we've been green here for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. So Yeah, we can't go up forever. Just give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Back. Just followed you. Great live. Thank you, B-Sav. Appreciate it. Let me know, guys, which coin you guys want me to check out. We'll check them out. Let me know which coins you guys want me to check out. ZBCN. Check out ZBCN. I do like this on the weekly. We're flipping here. We're flipping the 8 over 25 here on the weekly, so check out ZBCN here. Trump. We'll check out Trump too. Yeah, I mean, ZBCN has just been on a tear here. I woke up today and I saw my ZBCN. It was like almost double of what it was yesterday. So, you know, I can't really say if this coin is gonna have a pullback. I mean, if it does have a pullback, it should be like today or the next coming days with Bitcoin coming down. But when a coin is so bullish like this and has, you know, pretty bullish news, I think it's supposed to be partnering with XRP. Yeah, it just pumps like crazy like this. So I think it will take I don't think ZBCN is coming back down to this level right here, unless we have some like you know, fake news for something. Because usually when we pump like this, it'll take a lot for it to come back down here. Which, I mean, it's basically coming down more than half of what it's worth. You see what I'm saying? So I think this coin is probably just gonna consolidate for a little bit and then have another big candle. But super bullish, and congrats to everyone who bought around here, because this coin's been here since 2021. Believe it or not, I don't know why it doesn't have the rest of the chart, but I hate your links. Couldn't get to your TG. I think it's my link right now is only bit Unix, but because usually my link bio, which all my links are in my link, but I'll send me a message on this account and I'll send you the links, my link bio, or whatever link you want to get. I'll just be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. What's up? What's going on, guys? We're back. Bitcoin on 105. Let's check out some of the coins you guys wanted me to check out. In Trust Wallet or any, yeah, that's where you can buy Nadix. What's up, Reagan? AVAX at 21 bucks. So let's check out some coins that are good buying points right now. Casper coming back under 10 cents. I think even Litecoin under 100 bucks is not a bad deal here. Honestly, I think Litecoin is gonna start working its way up here. Right, we're probably gonna start. So honestly, even Litecoin is looking pretty bullish. Casper, I like Casper way more than Casper. Casper is a very unique coin. Definitely worth researching. It's a proof of work coin. Had a fair launch, and it came out of nowhere in the bear market. So this is gonna be its first bull market. It's gonna come out with smart contracts very soon, and super bullish on Casper. Yeah, I mean Casper. Tia, take a look at Tia. Yeah, Tia looks pretty awful. Yeah, this is not a good chart, right? If we would have shown some buying volume right here, we should, you know, have a nice correction. We could have possibly started creating an uptrend here and a pivot to the upside, but we're still down here at the lows here for Tia, so it's not looking too good. And man, this coin is down 89-90%. So I'm not liking Celestia too much. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with their tokenomics and maybe too much inflation. Trump coin, yeah, I forgot about Trump coin. We'll take a look at Trump. Hey Lewis, is it better investing in Algorand or Say? Algorand or Say. Let's take a look at Trump coin here first, and then I'll answer that since they've been asking here. But I'll give you my answer in a few. But let's just take a look at Trump coin. I don't think Trump coin is completely bearish. Yeah, it's down a lot since it came out, but it's been showing a lot of buying pressure here. It's just, you see this level right here? It needs to hold this. It needs to flip this as support. If it can do that on this dip, then we can possibly continue this uptrend here for Trump. If we can do this, put in a higher low right here, then Trump is looking pretty good, despite coming down a ton. So it's not completely awful for Trump, in my opinion. Now, if I were to so if I were to pick Algo or Say, Algo. So Say is, they're both different because Say is a newer coin on the block. This is its first bull market. I believe it's lower cap than Algo, right? It's at 20 cents right now. And it was 70 cents and even $1.15 here back in March. It broke its previous low, put in a higher low. So it doesn't have the most bullish structure. But we've seen, especially with a lot of these newer coins, they can definitely recover just in one candle, right? And do something like that. And then create this whole new other structure here, which the bullish thing here for Say is if it does something kind of like an inverse head and shoulders, which is something like that, that's super bullish. Okay. So Say not looking too good on the charts, but it can reverse. It's its first bull market, so there's probably gonna be a lot of hype. But honestly, I think Algorand will be the safer pick because Algo, it's been here since the bottom of the bear market. It's been recovering in this nice momentum here, this nice curve, and this uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, right? So I would probably stick with Algorand, because I believe it's going to continue this uptrend and really start to move big here. Say's kind of new. We don't really know what it's going to do yet. So, and they're both at 20 cents. I just think Algorand's higher cap, I believe. So next 6 months, I'm bullish. I mean, we're definitely going to pull back either the summer or fall. Right, but I mean, we can have a blow off top and go heading into this fall, Q4 2025 Bitcoin. So if we have a altcoin season, Q4, maybe October, November, then that could be the top, depending on where Bitcoin goes, right? But I'm super bullish going on, in the next 6 months. Especially if we get quantitative easing, we get a rate cuts. That's definitely going to push this market up higher. What's my view on NCT? NCT. Let's take a look at NCT. I think I covered this coin at one point. But yeah, I think last time I covered this coin, it was like on this upward momentum, but it's bullish. Since the bottom here, it's been this upwards momentum, and just can't break this trend here, which has been testing right now on this crash. So I mean, if you're bullish on this coin, this is at a great buying opportunity right here. Because if it holds a level, it'll definitely hold this level if it is bullish, right? But I like the structure. I like what it's doing here. It's moving to the upside in this long, since 2022 also, right? This is bottomed out here in 2022, and since then, it's just been putting in higher lows. You see? So this is a good coin based on the charts. I don't know what the project is, but and if we can hold this level right here, we're good. For sure, so. you think we need to keep our coins? Like, I'm keeping my coins. Right, if you're up a ton on one, maybe ZBCN, Zepic or something, definitely take profits. But the majority of my portfolio I'm holding. I don't think that was the top. Doesn't mean we can't dip even into the 90s, right? 90K Bitcoin, but I'm definitely holding most of my altcoins. Not financial advice, of course. And I'm bullish on Zepic. I think they're gonna partner with XRP. So if we get some more big listings on Zepic, that's when it can really take off even higher. So I'm definitely bullish on it. Four-hour chart is showing alts going down. On which coin? On which on Bitcoin? I don't think this correction is going to last too much. I don't know exactly when it will end. Maybe it might take a couple weeks, right? I mean, you got to see here. We've been green here on the last 7 weeks. So you might have maybe one more week or so, right? Maybe coming down to this level. Right, and if we break that level of 102, so if we break 102, if we close under 102, then yeah, there's a big possibility we come down to this level, which is 92, 93. But look, even if we come down this level, I know everyone's gonna be super bearish or whatever. I mean, this will be super bullish because we're basically gonna put in a higher low right there and continue this nice uptrend. So don't think of these pullbacks as bearish or anything. Is just great buying opportunities, just like the previous pullbacks here that we had for Bitcoin. So you guys saw how fast Bitcoin came back here from pulling back to like 75, 73, back to, you know, breaking all-time highs. Super fast, right? Jamal, anytime, man, anytime. Thank you for coming to my live stream. And of course, guys, if you guys are interested in the 8 signals to sell the top, basically these 8 signals that I created that's gonna help you sell the top, check it out. It's one of my courses here, my first ever course. You can message me. It's not in my link right now. It's usually in my link bio. It's not in my link bio because I have BitUnix, but you can message me and I'll send you the link to WAP. Solana, haven't checked out Solana in a while, but Solana's been holding up pretty well, right? Hasn't been, like, Solana's been super bullish because we haven't basically closed under that 0.23. We went under it, but we didn't close here. That's how bullish we are for Solana. And so we've just been consolidating here before we really break through all-time highs. But at some point we will break through all-time highs, and some points here for Solana from like 680 all the way to possibly 9,000 around there could be the top. Okay, 680 to 1,000 Solana based here on Fibonacci. This is where we can see a top here for Solana. Okay, you do one-on-one mentoring. To be honest, BSAV, not yet, at least. I want to in the future. Since I still have a day job, so I decided to create a course for people that maybe want to learn my styles and everything. But possibly in the future. Look, I'm bullish on Solana, and I have no doubt that it'll come to at least over 600 bucks here. So these are the times that you should be selling. And until then, I think the play is just stake your Solana. Stake Solana, stake Ethereum, stake Cardano. And then once we reach these targets here, this is when you should be unstaking it and selling for the most part. Arbitrum. Trump coin. I think I did Trump coin. I'll check it out here again. Trump coin. I thought it'd be more bearish on Trump coin, but it's actually looking more bullish here because, you know, if we can hold this level right here where we bounced off here, we are bullish, right? We can hold this level for Trump. We're probably gonna have another big move to the upside and start doing something like that. So it's gonna test it again. And again, this is gonna be a great opportunity, just like right here. If you're bullish on Trump, if you believe it's gonna hold this level. So this might be the last opportunity here around 10 bucks. Trump can come down here to get it before it really takes off. So and Arbitrum, ARB, let's check it out. XRP. Arbitrum doesn't look too good. Looks really bad, honestly. Let me see if I can find it on Gate.io. Can't even find it on Gate.io. Yeah, Arbitrum has just been putting in lows here. Definitely not a coin. I mean, definitely not a coin I would invest in based on the charts. But when you see a coin is putting in new lows like this, it's not a good sign. I'm trying to find a fuller chart here. Right here, Gate.io, perfect. Yeah, we can see right here, Arbitrum. Right, 2023. Boom, right, 2024 new low. Higher high, 2025 new low. So, yeah, this coin's just been going down in value. I don't know if it's token unlocks, I don't know if it's inflation. But definitely not a coin you want to invest in long term. Patty, what's up, Patty? Hussein says XRP. Sure. Let's see how XRP is holding on this pullback here. And it's just been doing the same thing that it's been doing here for the last couple months. Just consolidating here. Right. I think if it come down under $2, it'll be definitely a great deal here. See how much buyers is around 160. But honestly, I'm super bullish on the XRP. It's been consolidating here at its previous all-time highs. Yeah, I know it's super boring. People start getting impatient and selling, but it looks super bullish. I like what it's been doing here. Even if it can come back here to 160, 150, it'll still be very bullish here to basically put in a new high, a new low here and move to the upside. What's up, SNA? Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. I'm doing great. How about you, Patty? We looked at MX. Yeah, we just looked at it. I'll take a look at it again, but it's been looking bullish here. We've been bouncing off. Well, since yesterday, I think last time I checked it, I told you guys to be careful with this coin because we were pumping up here to this big point of control. You can see that we're starting to kind of get some resistance there, right? So just because we had a big pump, you don't want to FOMO in, especially when we're testing these point of control levels here, and especially with the market coming down. So this coin, it's already starting to, it's pulling back a little bit. He shows us how to buy Zeus. Yeah, so Zeus. So I think Zeus, it just got listed on Bitmart, but you can see right here Zeus. Because I posted a video on Zeus here. Since my first video on Zeus, it's been up 1,000. What is it like? It went up 1,000%. Right now it's at 770, right? But basically 11x or so since my first video. And you can look at the dates too on my TikTok. But since Zeus is an Ethereum coin, you basically buy it either on Uniswap, which there are going to be fees, or on Bitmart, Polynex, some of the exchanges that it's listed on. So either Uniswap, you like using MetaMask, right? What other Ethereum dexes? SushiSwap, I think, maybe. But there are fees, right? Because Ethereum has fees. Yeah, Phantom as well on Ethereum chain. I can't show you right now because I don't have it signed up here on my MetaMask or Phantom on my computer, but hopefully it gets listed on some exchange. And that's the thing, right? When I posted that video, Zeus wasn't listed on any exchanges. And then it started getting listed on Bitmark, PolyNX. And since that video I posted, it went up 11x. Patty says, if you come to Canada, tell me I need a coach. I pay your plane ticket. Really? Man, that'd be awesome. I've never been to Canada, but that'd be awesome. But yeah, I might do mentoring in the future. Right now I have a course. And the reason why I created the course is because I have a day job at the moment. But I wanted to create something that people can kind of see, you know, my trading style and how to trade and all that, divergences and everything like that. So if you guys are interested, check it out, my course, and hopefully in the future I'll have a mentoring thing too. Pepe. But yeah, I want to give you guys some things too here for this is actually from my course. Some, like, you know, little bits here from my course here so you guys can be prepared this bull market. Right, because I share here on my course here when to find the best time to sell, right? Because we can see one of the biggest things here is divergences that I talk about in my course. And we can see here at the previous top, we had a clear divergence. So here we put in the higher high. We put in the higher high here on Bitcoin. But then on the RSI, we put in the lower high. And the stochastic, we put in the lower high. And money flow in green, we put in the lower high. You see that? So that's signaling right there a top that we were eventually going to have a big crash. And we did. But what happened here is there was a lot of people. I would say 80% of people were still bullish and thought we were going to go up higher. Basically put in like a higher low. But during this time, I was bearish. And I said, no, we basically put in the top because bearish divergences right here. You know, major bearish divergence on the monthly too. And even when you look here on, you know, based on the moving averages, you see how that 8 is the new resistance level right here for like 4 months straight. You see that, right? So these are all signs right here that I teach in my course on finding the best times to sell. Even right here on the weekly, you can see how when we pull back here, you see how the 8 breaks the 25 and 50 in just basically 1 month, right? That was your top signal right there. And then when we start to have this bull trap, we get rejected exactly at the 25, and then boom. You see that? So look, 80% of people in crypto were super bullish right here as we were going up. I'm telling you, I was there during that time, and I would say 80% of people were bullish. Another thing I cover in my course is the Pi cycle indicator, which is it's basically this right here. This is the indicator. Every time there's these two MAs, right? The green one and the red one. And the green one is 350 MA, the red one's 111. And every time they start to tighten up and basically get in, you know, flip or get into B1, we get the Pi cycle indicator, which signaled the top of 2017. And also last bull market, 2021 right here. You see how we tighten up right there? So the past cycles, 2021, 2017, and even the 2013, the Pi cycle indicator has been super accurate. And this is another thing I cover in my course. And this is why we were close to getting a tighten up right here. But this is why this pullback was so good here for Bitcoin, because if we would have kept going up here to 100K, we would have probably had a premature top. But no, Bitcoin pulled back, and then we basically got, you know, bigger difference here in the 2 MAs, but at some point I believe the pi cycle indicator is basically gonna do the same thing, right? We're gonna tighten up, Bitcoin's gonna go to possibly 150, 200k or something, and that'll be the top. So AVAX prediction, I think AVAX has everything to come to like 314, above 300. I'd say it's pretty conservative, above 300 to 430 being the more bullish scenario. But honestly, any price above 300 is a good time to sell AVAX. Okay, its previous all-time high was 145, and based on Fibonacci, you know, 315, 300 is a conservative price prediction here at the top to 430. So I have no doubt it'll probably top out somewhere around here. The 618 brings it to like 828, but I think that's a very low probability that AVAX will go that high. I think the higher probability is these levels right here. All right, and we can see how it's been accurate with Bitcoin and SHIB, and even Cardano. I mean, Cardano even last cycle, we can see this right here. Even last cycle has been pretty accurate here. All right, put it right there. You see, look at that Cardano right here. It hit exactly that 0.27 last cycle, and all you would have needed was the bottom right here and the previous top. So this is a great example of how Fibonacci works, because as Cardano was just skyrocketing here, boom, boom, right? And it hit a perfect rounded number of $3, right? So it's a rounded number and it's hitting the Fibonacci target. That's when you sell. And there was a lot of people that didn't sell. They thought Cardano would go higher, but that was the top. So just giving you another example right there. But just want to say thank you guys so much. I'll be live again tomorrow, guys, so don't worry. If you guys want to check out the platform that I use, BitUnix, check it out. The link will be in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus. And if you guys want to check out my course, just message me. I'll send you a link to my course, the 8 signals to sell the top. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream, and join the free Telegram too. If you want the free Telegram link, definitely comment. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.